Hey, I have another creepy thought that I've been thinking. Lots of creepy thoughts about this thought. Yeah. My current creepy thought is those who have memory issues. So, what started this thought of mine was my husband's mom is in a memory care facility because she has dementia. Now, when you put your parent or grandparent or somebody into a memory care facility because of their issues, it's not the same as like a rest home, or you can't just go visit them. You can't just make time. I mean, you could go visit them, but it's not easy, especially like for us, because if we do, or when my husband has, she's just like, when am I going home? When am I going home? But then she'll forget that he went to visit. So it's not normal. It's not typical. My grandmother on my mom's side, she was in a facility, but just a regular rest home. She had slight onset dementia, but not bad. She had a phone in her room. She was allowed to go to gatherings and outings. My hand is blue because I dyed my hair this morning. So if you're concerned, don't be. Anyway, so it's not the same. And so I guess what kind of creeps me out is like, and I've had this thought before, where like anyone who has these memory issues that are put into these facilities, at one point in their life, they were a high-functioning adult, completely independent, driving cars, going to work, feeding the kids, taking care of the family, just not needing anyone to take care of themselves but themselves. And here they are in a place where they are incapable of being independent and caring for themselves. Like, they can be kind of independent in this facility, but they can't leave. They're not allowed to leave. Bad things happen if they leave. Like, I guess like they do organize field trips or whatever. But it's just different. It's weird. And so to me, I almost get this sense, like this feeling of being trapped. And so I thought, how creepy would it be if this was a movie? And if this already exists, let me know. Or if there's like an episode, TV, I don't know, whatever. But I just thought this would make like a good M. Night movie where you have individuals in a memory care facility. But let's just say like they really haven't lost their mind. Maybe they lost their minds. Or maybe what if they haven't lost their minds? Like, what if, like, I don't know, what creeps me out is like, what if you're put into a facility and you really aren't crazy? Like, you really haven't lost your mind, and yet you can't leave. Your family can't visit you. And the whole time, and if they do, you're like, when am I going home? Am I going to go home? And you latch on to them and you're like, we need to leave. I need to go home. And I don't know. It creeps me out thinking about losing your mind. I guess that creeps me out because I'm like very coherent, now. And I think that's how a lot of these people were at one point, just very coherent, probably never thought that they would have dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever. And so that thought really creeps me out of forgetting who people are, forgetting who your loved ones are, forgetting how to, like, when to go to the bathroom, when to brush your teeth, if you've eaten, like, just basic human function. That's really creepy to me. And so I thought a creepy concept for a movie or a TV show is like a assisted living place for those with memory issues, but you're like trapped and everyone else is crazy. I don't know, just like how trippy would that be? Like a horror movie, a memory care facility horror movie with an M. Night twist somehow, where just from the point of view of somebody with these memory issues, and maybe it's like you're watching it through their eyes, where you think everything, like you wake up every morning and you notice something new, or you go, was that there before? I don't remember that. I don't know. I just think kind of like a Groundhog's Day, but every day that you wake up, you don't recognize, everything's new, or you start to like get used to your environment, but then you start noticing small things changing. And I don't know, or different people, or people come to see you and they're trying to convince you that you know them and you don't, or you recognize somebody but they don't recognize you. But I don't know. I just thought, how creepy of a concept would that be? Because just losing your mind creeps me out in general. Because I don't know, because I'm so coherent now, because I know I have no memory issues now. I mean, I might, walk down the hall and forget what I was doing and have to go all the way back to the kitchen and then I'll remember what I'm doing, but that doesn't mean, that's just, that happens. I feel like I think someone told me once that there's a scientific explanation for, that, like, I don't know. But that's my creepy thought of the day. So let me know what y'all think about that creepy thought. And if a movie or TV show like that exists, I would love to watch it. But I just think it would be a great concept. Like, just, I don't know, I could see it. I guess, like, it kind of reminds me of when M. Night did The Visit. So I think of, older people with kind of some problems. And that, I don't know, it's creepy, especially when, they're old, sweet people, or so you think. But what's crazy is those with memory issues. They were once independent, high functioning people with, like, capable of, not that they're not capable of feelings now, but, like, they could just have a bad day and lose it and, like, act out or hurt themselves. And that's not normal. And yet every other day they could be the sweetest thing and they could be the nicest and everyone could love them. And then all of a sudden one day something triggers them, whatever it may be, and they just lose their mind. And then of course my brain thinks back to, like, back in the day, like with asylums and stuff, where people were just put away for the silliest things, the smallest, like, minuscule things that we have therapy for nowadays, or that are just, like, easily explained away, or just completely normal. So think about that, and how a lot of people probably back in the day were put away and they didn't need to be put away. And that's creepy. So anyway, that's my creepy thought for the day. Oh, here's this creeper. Creepy thought for the day. Let me know what you think. Anyways, yeah, okay. And I have blue hair now. Happy fall, happy September. Okay, bye.